Hey there friends, I'm going to be reviewing the Aether 70 from Osprey for you today. So here's kind of an all-around shot of the pack. It is a extended backpacking pack, extended day backpacking pack, or just a day or overnight pack, but designed for up to like a week or maybe even 2 weeks, depending on how well you can pack something. So designed to hold about 50 to 60 pounds. That's a comfortable weight. And I'm going to go ahead and take it off in a minute here and show you all the features that it has and why it's so nice. I've taken it out on a couple trips already. One of them was a 5-day backpacking trip to the Enchantments, of which you can see a video right here. It's a really cool video that we went backpacking for 5 days. And I had this pack, and it was really comfortable. It took a little bit of getting used to, and knowing how to adjust it and all of that. And I'll have a video about how to adjust the pack correctly so that it feels right. And you can go ahead and click on the link also for that right here. So you can check out kind of how to adjust the pack and how to make sure it fits right, because that's really important for comfort and for being able to walk a long time with a pack on. So right away when I have it on here, a couple things to kind of see. I have a sternum strap, has a little clip here, has a whistle, so that's really nice if you need that. Also has a clip here for the hydration bladder that comes with this. It doesn't come with this pack, but it's compatible with the Osprey or Osprey 2-liter or 3-liter hydration reservoir, or it can also hold other reservoirs. I don't have it in here with me right now, but you can see a review of that hydration bladder by just clicking on the link also. But the clip here holds the mouthpiece, so that's what that's for. And it's removable, okay? And actually I don't think this comes with the pack. I have to put it on here. Nonetheless, moving right along, I also have this thing here, which does not come with the pack. This is another like 25-30 bucks. The reason I got this is that this pack does not have pockets here, and I really like to be able to just reach in and grab stuff right when I'm walking. Of course you have pockets in your pants for that, but this is really nice because it's closer up to here. It's pretty comfortable. It's got some padding. It's also made by Osprey, so it's designed for their packs. It just attaches with a couple attachment points here. It's really easy to remove when you're taking the pack off. It stays on here. It's got a little mesh pocket here in the front, and then it also has a zipper. And inside has a little compartment here and another. It fits actually quite a bit of stuff. I mean, I can get my whole my hand in there, as you can see. So it holds your phone, map, maybe some snack that you're eating along the way. Okay, here we have the device that holds the your hiking poles, or maybe whatever else, any kind of thing that's like a stick, or a hiking pole. Trekking poles, they'll all go in here. You stick it in here. It has a really big hole here to put that in, this little loop, and then it goes right in here. And then when you put it in, you just cinch it down, and it stays really nicely and securely put right here. And it's really easy to access those. You have to take your pack off to put them in the back. Really easy to grab them when you need them. Okay, so the belt here is really nice. It has these two main, pressure straps here, and then it has a soft spot in the middle, and that's where your hip bone preferably should be, so that it doesn't get sore. And then the way that this tightens is also very nice. So to release it, you just pull these two things back like that, and then to tighten it, you just pull them forward. So it's really easy to tighten and release this thing. So that's it has a big belt buckle. Very nice. Not metal. Everything's plastic, but plastic nowadays is almost as good as the metal things. I mean, it's really durable. Took it for 5 days, no problems with any of the belt buckles. Had about 53 pounds of weight in my pack when I took it hiking, and it was really comfortable. So taking it off here, to go ahead and kind of jump into it here. I have some stuff attached. Obviously, I don't need an ice axe right now, but I had it here just to show you kind of how it attaches and how things work. So this is the nice. It has two loops here. You can attach ice axe or whatever you want to these loops. Your hiking poles can go in here. The way this works here is has a little release mechanism, and this pops through here, and it just opens up like that. You drop down your axe, and then you take it out just like that. So this is just an old ice axe from REI, antique type of thing, but it's pretty nice. Okay, so this thing here, it'll never come out. It just, some people think, you know, it could get lost from just kind of pulling on it, but even if it stays open, it won't go anywhere. And it has two of those, so there's one on this side as well with a loop. Okay, so I'm going to be kind of starting in from the bottom and front and going in. So start from the bottom here. When you're storing this pack, a lot of times these big straps in the middle can get in your way. So what's really nice here is you can just, when you loosen them, you can just grab them and secure them behind the pack like that, tying them down. That way the straps just kind of stay put on the sides and you can store it, you know, wherever you store it. Pretty easy, so those don't get in the way. Here we have these two little straps where you can attach a pad, a sleeping bag, or whatever else you need that's kind of needs to stay on the outside. Usually a pad, right? Or maybe a jacket. This is adjustable this way as well, and adjustable over here for quick release on this side. Okay, so they're little snap-ons here, but they work just fine. Okay, so this is the bottom compartment. This is a 70 liter. If you get it in the medium size, I have the large, which is 76 liters actually. So the weight of the pack alone is 5 pounds and 6 ounces. So just the pack. But this pack is built very durably. It has really nice materials. You can kind of see the nylon here. It's very, very durable and thick. It's designed to be kind of a mountaineering pack. And it's considered a light mountaineering pack, not an ultra light mountaineering pack, but a light mountaineering pack. It's very, very durable. It's compared to some of the other packs, this thing is built to really go through, you know, to be beat up. I mean, all of these straps are very thick, very nicely sewn in. All of the materials are also very thick. All the zippers are very heavy. So this bottom compartment here is for your sleeping bag. So I just have my sleeping bag stuffed in here. Fit in there pretty easily. And I have just a 15-degree sleeping bag, down bag, so it fits really well in there. It has two zippers here to close that up, okay? And it has here like a stretchable material, which you can kind of pull up when you're opening it up, and it kind of flaps right over all the zippers to protect the zippers from any rain or anything like that. Okay, so that's the bottom. The bottom section here is separated from the main compartment by a little divider that is removable. So if you don't want to have this separate compartment divided from the rest of it, you can take that little thing out and it'll open the whole compartment. I can kind of show you how it looks when you open it up here. It's just a little cloth here like this, nylon also, that separates the whole thing. And you can still reach into the compartment on the sides of it, into the main compartment from the bottom, but it does a really good job of keeping the sleeping bag compressed into the bottom. Okay, so that's that part. As we go up here, you will see that we have a mesh pocket up here. There is plenty of compression straps all throughout this thing. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, and then there's 2 on the sides. Well, here, there's on each side. There's 1 here and 1 here, and 2 more on this side. So that's a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 compression straps. Then you also have these, which compress this thing. So that makes it 9, 10. And there's also one in the side that compresses everything down. So that's 11. And if you count these as compressions, that's 12, 13, which is overkill. But it's really nice because you're able to compress your weight down and your load. You can get it closer to your body, which is really important. The closer all the mass is to your body, the better things work out. So I really like the fact that it has all these. Beyond that, you know, straps never hurt. I mean, you can attach stuff under the straps. You can really separate things. You can really arrange things nicely on the outside of your pack, balance everything out. Plus, if something came down to the fact, you know, you need some kind of strap, you can always just cut these off and use them for something in an emergency. I don't recommend just doing that for fun or, you know, for not a very needed situation, but you can use that for that. So just saying, you know, it's not maybe the best use of that, but it could be used for that if needed. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and just kind of release these. I don't have a lot of stuff packed in here now. I just threw in some of my stuff, you know, just to kind of keep it bulky. So the compression, or the mesh here, You can see my hand through that. So you can put in your wet clothes or just a jacket or anything, and it will kind of dry. There's also a hole here on the bottom to let maybe water seep out if something's really wet. I don't know how practical it is to really stick something super wet in there. I'd usually stick it on the outside of my pack completely so it would dry, but it's not a bad little sack, and it's made out of stretchable material, so you can really stuff a lot of stuff in there. I just have some stuff in there right now. Okay, so that's that part. As we open this up here and release all the compression straps, you can see we have these loops, 3 on each side, where you can put your carabiners or attach stuff. You know, I have just a strap here, but these are really nice to attach all sorts of stuff. And what's really nice is they're all hidden behind these little, well, except this one, this whole little flap here, okay? So it protects the zipper also that's in here, and these things can be covered and if you don't need them, and you know, it looks nice and clean. I mean, this pack, it's really practical, it's really actually nice looking and, you know, I'd say aesthetic on the outside. That's nice. Okay, so in here we have the zipper that accesses the main compartment, and it's like a, I don't know, a half U kind of zipper type of thing here, but anyway, here it is. I can kind of open it up and show you. So that just opens this whole thing up, and you can access the bottom stuff, you know, towards the bottom of your pack if you don't want to open the whole pack up. And it's a waterproof zipper, I think. It's got the, you know, it closes down to be kind of tight like that. I wouldn't say that this pack is really, you know, waterproof, because its seams are not taped and stuff like that, but it's water resistant. If you really want it to be waterproof, you need to buy a separate complete cover, rain cover for it, which Osprey sells, or you can buy some other one also that fits. So yeah, that's just that zipper. I'm gonna go ahead and kind of just take all this back, put all this back on here. After this, we're gonna go ahead and go inside the pack. Oh, actually, look at the top lid. What's really nice here about the top lid of this pack is, first of all, it's tightened down with this long strap that goes all the way down to the bottom of your pack, and looped through here, adjustable, just like that. There's 2 of them. I'm going to lift it up so you can kind of see here. So I just took this off right here. It has a elastic in the middle, so when you stretch it over, you know, it kind of grabs the top of your pack and holds this part down. The lid also has 2 loops on each side, so a total of 4 loops to attach things. And the reason for that is that this lid is actually removable. It's very easy to remove. Well, not super easy, but it's attached on here durably, but it is removable. You just have to loop it out of this thing, and then it just falls out. I'll just kind of show you this. That's all you need to remove. Really, this is probably the hardest part of it, but that's all it takes. And then you just pull it out through this loop down here and this loop up here, and that totally comes off. And in the bottom, so you know, here's the top. In the bottom here, they have this belt. Okay, so you can wear this thing on your hip, on your back, you know, on your front as like a summit pack. If you're just going up a summit and you don't want to carry the whole weight, you can put that right on. And the really nice thing also about this is that these clips are the exact same size as the one on your hip belt. So if that breaks, you always have a backup in here. You can just remove this and put it on there. That's really nice, okay? If a hip belt clip breaks, middle of your trip, that's gonna be a big pain, and nice to have a backup for that. So the lid has an access pocket here on the back, you know, on the side where your body is. Excuse me. Go ahead and open that. I have just a bunch of stuff laying in here. There isn't any little pockets or mesh things inside of here. It's just one big compartment, and you can store all sorts of stuff in here. It does have a clip for your keys here. Not bad. Again, the zippers, really nice. All of the little snags here on the zippers are really easy to grab and access. Even if you had gloves, super easy to grab. They have this big hole, you can just stick your finger in and just grab it like this. Things open and close really nicely on this pack. I think they have silicone or something on the zipper so that they slide very well. Okay, so this is the inside of the body side of the pack. Just gonna show you how this works here. So this is the large. Has a hip belt. This hip belt has this isoform CM custom molding. It's an Osprey thing. They can heat it and try to form it to your body. You know, most places will tell you that it's kind of worthless, maybe on this specific belt. Just wearing it a couple times on a couple backpacking trips or hikes will mold it to your body. You know, some heat from your body, and maybe they'll form pretty well, and they'll be. You can see that this is kind of taking a shape that's, you know, my shape, so it works for me. It has the air movement ventilation system here in the back. It's different than the air speed. That has more mesh and more air movement. This is kind of in the middle between just a mesh pad and the air speed. It's the air space, so it has a lot of space here for the air to travel through all of these holes. Plus, you can see the creases in the foam here. It kind of goes like a wave and allows a lot of air to actually move through there. And under here you have the mesh also, so air will move through there and keep you from sweating too much. Not totally though, and there's really no system that will totally keep you from, you know, no sweat, because there are contact points on your body, and you will always sweat under any pressured contact point on your body. So, but this is really comfortable and really nice. It's got the aluminum frame that runs through here and goes all the way up and around, and it does not go to the very bottom. It just stops right here. And it's all really nicely built and secured. I mean, everything's sewn together really durably. And you do have, when you're wearing this, you do have access to these side pockets. They are quite large. You can see I'm sticking, you know, almost my whole arm, or my lower part of my arm down into there. It has side access, front access. The loop here, it's under the pocket right now, but you can reroute it by removing it over here and reroute it to go over the top, as is done on this side. So here you have it running over the top. So if you want to be able to compress something that's in the pocket, you can do it like that. So this compresses whatever is in the pocket. If you don't want the pocket to be compressed, you run it through the inside and it compresses the pack, leaves the pocket freely stretchable, okay? So that's really nice. There's a lot of really customizable things on here. It also has, by the hip belt, this other attachment point right here, okay? And what that is for, and there's one also up here. Extra one here and extra one here. What happens is if you don't have a lot of stuff in here and it's really empty, your pack, and it's really, you know, floppy, what you can do, and I can't do it right now because I have a lot of stuff in here, but you can disconnect these compression straps, and they will all actually go all the way down to here. And you can attach these compression straps all the way to here. It's all, you know, it's totally released right now, but you can compress your pack down even with a little bit of stuff in it. So that gives you that choice, which is really kind of cool, okay? All right, I think I'm kind of covering most of the outside. Okay, so going inside of it here, you have this release mechanism to open the main compartment. This opens up like that. I have my jet boil, some other stuff in here. Once you open that, so what's really nice here, you got to notice, is everything is sewn in really nicely. So here is the central compression strap that holds the mesh pocket, right? That goes up, sewn to this really nice piece of material here, which goes to this. Okay, so when you're tightening this stuff, I mean, everything is anchored. It's not just pulling on loose, you know, nylon. It's pulling on reinforced locations. On the other side of this, you have this red one. Okay, so these two things right here, this one and the red one, are actually almost attached to each other like that. And this one attaches behind the frame over here. And this one compresses the inside of your internal stuff, just like that, so to press everything down. So it won't really rip out of here because it's connected to this strap, which is connected to the front. I mean, it really is like a big mesh that just squeezes everything together. Keeps it really stable. Okay, so this is the inside release. And then you have all your stuff inside of there. I kind of won't take it all out. It's just a big compartment inside. What is of note inside of here is this little pocket here. It's not little actually, it's pretty big. And that's where your hydration bladder would go. Right in there. And it has a little hole right here on the outside. It says H2O. And that's the where the hydration bladder tube or hydration reservoir tube will come out. And you can route it through these little mesh things that are on your shoulder strap here, okay? And it has plenty of those. So everything is really well designed on this pack. I think I did not miss anything. Covered most of the details. So, oh, and also inside of here, this is kind of useless, but they do leave on here the leave no trace principles of outdoor ethics. Just a list of 7 things. Their website, some information, and it also has it in. I think it's in. I'm not sure if it's in French, or if I think it's French, or maybe it's in Spanish. Not sure. Taking a first glance at it there. Okay, so there we go. There you have it. That's the pack, and that's how everything works on it. And definitely, I recommend it. You know, the price is $280 before tax or before any duties, and that's from REI. You can buy it online for cheaper. The Osprey company has a really nice guarantee on their products. If anything breaks, rips, you have a lifetime warranty to return it and get a new pack or get it fixed. So that is really nice. You know, I had this thing. I didn't take the best care of it, and it's holding up really nice. I mean, I do take pretty good care of it. It's just that, you know, I mean, we took this out down, you know, some really sharp rocks. It got little kind of marks here on the outside, but the material is holding up really nice, and as well as all the seams. So hope that kind of clears it up for you and shows you a little bit more maybe about what this pack is like. A lot of reviews out there don't really go into a lot of the details that I've seen, so maybe this will kind of give you a good review of, so you're able to see what the whole thing is like. Yeah, so go ahead and you can watch my other videos. You've seen the links along the way. They'll talk about, you know, other things, that outdoor gear and other stuff, our trips to the outdoors that you can take a look at. Hope that helps. And you can go ahead and comment and ask any questions that you'd like about the pack. I'll try to answer. And hopefully this will be helpful for you. Have a very nice day and enjoy your backpacking and outdoor activities. And I will be hopefully seeing you later. Have a good day.